Hey, what's up? This is NSK Podcast, episode 201. I'm your host, David Chang, and I'm joined by the Charlie Draco 60-1 Cowden. What's going on?
Not a whole lot.
Not a whole lot?
A whole lot.
Why
not today, anyway.
Well, you apparently duplicated your account on Ustream.
Yeah, I opened another tab and went to the same site twice.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Hello, Ustream, by the way. This is my first time broadcasting on Ustream. This is new. I got the chance to test it out earlier, and I was getting pissed off at my browser again because the technical difficulties that I ran into. But I think we sorted everything out. I think we're okay for now. It's good because the transition's pretty neat. Well, the transition was pretty smooth. Like, OBS is streaming to Ustream totally fine now, and I think we can show videos and whatnot again. And there's a chat system, and there's a social stream, blah blah blah. If you've been on Ustream before, you know the deal. And we are also still on the Googly Plus, aka YouTube. So, that's that's what's new with the show. But there's nothing really new with us. Right, Draco?
I don't know. I went cherry picking this weekend.
You went cherry picking. And you went, this is for real cherry picking, too. Like, I mean, when people usually say cherry picking, they're talking about, like, choosing favorites? Like, I don't know.
Well, I was thinking the female variety, but...
Can we not? I don't even. Whatever. Okay, we're just gonna move on.
No, yeah, actually, it was choke cherries.
Choke cherries?
Yeah.
What are choke cherries?
They're a small, semi-bitter fruit, I guess. They make
small bitter fruit. Why would these exist?
Well, I said semi, bitter.
Semi-bitter?
Of course, cherries are actually bitter, too, if you think about it.
Oh, are they? Are like GMO cherries the only ones that are actually as sweet as they are?
Well, normally they soak them in sugar syrup to actually...
Oh, F that! Yeah, no, I know about that bullshit. They're all like half rotten, too.
But, yeah.
I'm talking about like real cherries that like... Well, so, I don't know, like white cherries, like the plump ones that are crunchy and juicy.
I've never had white ones. I've never had white cherries.
They're not actually white. They're like a really light shade of yellow. I think.
Never had those. But
yeah. If you Google search them, they're actually like they can be either yellow, like bright yellow, or like a light shade of yellow, or they'll have they look kind of like peaches in cherry form, as in they have like the reddish tint as well as like the yellow. So that's neat.
They're also known as bitter berries, I guess.
Bitter berries.
But they make syrups and jams out of them.
Okay, because I was about to say, like, this doesn't sound appetizing at all. Like, I don't like... Obviously, I don't like the existence of any, like, fruits that are not delicious, I guess. Like, fruits or vegetables. Like, I mean, like, let's look at bitter melon, right? Like, bitter melon is actually... It's pretty bitter. That's where it gets its name from. I don't know why that thing has to exist, but it does.
I don't either. I mean, I like most melons, but I wouldn't want to eat a bitter melon.
It's not even a melon. It's a... Shit, I don't know what family it's from. It's this weird looking thing that doesn't resemble a melon. It looks more like a squash. I think it's part of the squash family. But I will admit though, like, so bitter melon, when I mention it to most people I know, like aka my Asian friends, they all know that it's pretty terrible. But I have to admit, lately I've been getting kind of used to them and their flavor. and I actually can eat them, and it's weird. It's like sometimes I crave that disgusting bitterness.
Probably something in them.
It's a good parallel to the rest of my life. So,
Oh, they're similar to cucumbers and bell peppers.
Yeah. That's a pretty good. Their insides remind me of bell peppers, and they take on kind of the shape of like a cucumber.
Yeah. That doesn't even sound good.
You don't like cucumbers?
Not really, no. And
Do you
I
like pickles?
hate bell peppers. No, I don't like pickles.
You hate bell peppers.
Yeah.
What is wrong with you people?
Well, I was never really exposed to them as a kid either, because my brother's allergic to them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that'll do it.
But
So
they're just...
So this is the NSK Podcast, the podcast where we talk about fruits and vegetables, which are the happening flavors. 5 a day will give you the power to play. But this is also the podcast where we talk about Japanese idols. And today we have a very full itinerary of idols to go through.
Very.
We've got Bling Bling idols, got flight attendants, we got electric idols, so...
Since we circle jerked all week, all podcast last week.
Circle jerked all night last week. And now the kids are gone. They're not even around to do the show today. But that's fine.
Yeah. Well, isn't he...
I think Chase is like flying around or something. I have no idea what he's doing.
Well, isn't he about to get ready to go back to school?
Yeah, I think he starts school
Like
either this
16th?
following week, or was it the 16th? He's probably
16th
flying
or
back then.
26th or something.
All I know is I saw a tweet from him that said something along the lines of flying into LA but not staying. And he had mentioned that he was flying, like, he was taking 2 trips. So I'm assuming he was flying from, like, home to LA and then from LA to the East Coast.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, I was gonna say I'm gonna take that journey in October, but not exactly, because he's in Florida, not in New York. But
Oh yeah.
I gotta book them flights soon. $400 for that round trip ticket.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, it's not too bad, but and considering it's actually not too bad considering that's less than what I paid to go to Automatsuri.
Yeah.
But that's because of the timing of everything.
It's probably also because there's more flights going that way.
I would think so too.
I imagine LAX to New York is probably
JFK. I mean, SeaTac is a real, but you're right. Like West Coast to East Coast is probably a more popular flight path than say LA to Seattle or something.
Yeah.
Like that. But I don't know. Oh, cool! Someone else is signed on as NSK. Anyway, let's just get straight into the meat of it. I mean, my catch-up is just Twitch TV announced that they're they shut down Justin TV, but Twitch TV announced that
no
their
music.
VODs are no music and whatever, all that bullshit, right? Everyone got mad, but their VODs are no longer permanent. You either have to highlight them or... Yeah, you pretty much have to highlight them to keep them forever. Otherwise, they only stay for 14 days and they'll disappear. And that makes sense. A lot of the reasoning behind it actually does make sense. Like, if viewership declines like so fast, like they said, 84% of all total views will be done in the first 14 days. I mean, yeah, there's no point in supporting the last 16% by keeping your videos for that long. I mean, the original default was like 7 days, and then it became 3 days. And if you saved it forever, then it would save forever, like blah blah blah, right? But
well, and think about all the massive infrastructure that they have to support that.
Storage may be cheap today, but that much storage is an intense feat. And you gotta wonder how I mean, I've talked with friends about this. We're like, how the hell does Twitch actually like do this sometimes? Like, I mean, for all we know, their data centers on fire every day, and they're just putting out fires all the time, trying to maintain this network of live streams.
Yeah, I imagine, because you figure that you've got professional streamers that stream 8-10 hours a day. There's at 1080p. That's taking up a lot of space.
Yeah, that's a shit ton of space. So, maybe I can say I don't envy what Twitch does. Anyway, all I wanted to say was, I was looking through some of my past broadcasts, and I was like, these are good memories, because a lot of them, they even date back to, like, 2011. Like, some of my streams are from 3 years ago, and I was like, holy crap, this was back when, I was, like, new to the streaming game, and just, like, getting the hang of stuff like this. So I wanted to save everything I could, because a lot of them were streams of, like, me playing games with friends, you know?
Yeah.
And some of them are, to me, they're really funny, and I know that if I show my friends, like, they'll like it too. So I tried to save all of them by exporting all of my videos to YouTube. And I had forgot that I had connected my Twitter account to my YouTube account, so that every time I published a video, it would tweet it out. And so my Twitter account spent the night basically tweeting out a shit ton of YouTube videos that I had created by exporting them from Twitch.tv. And not only that, but the hilarious part is, like, at least half of them have been muted or blocked in certain countries because of, like, copyrighted music and shit.
Oh god.
But it's not a copyright claim, so it's fine. They're just what are they called? Notices? Yeah. So all it is like the scanners pick it up, and it's really easy because, like, yeah, no shit. I was playing StarCraft 2 and listening to, like, AKB48.
Yeah.
There is some weird shit like, hey, your video matches, like, something from ESL, and I was like, no, this is like, all of the stuff that I show belongs to me. So I don't know if I'm like, I don't really care, because all I wanted to do was save the videos.
Yeah.
But half of them I can't even show to people, because if you click on the link, like, it'll say this video is blocked due to a copyright claim or copyright notice.
Or this audio is muted due to a copyright notice.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's the most hilarious too. Like let me go watch your video. Alright, I'm really bored of watching your video because there's no sound.
Yeah.
It's fine. But yeah, so I'm probably either just gonna go download all of those or find a way to archive them, because, like, downloading them via, like, a Firefox Flash video downloader is kind of inefficient, because with Twitch they actually store your videos in 30-minute chunks.
Yeah. So
you have to pretty much navigate the entire video, or in 30-minute chunks, and then download each one. And I was like, oh man, I need a one-click solution here, okay? I don't want to. I spent enough time exporting everything.
Yeah, now you can't even export them, like, privately and then download them from YouTube, because they're already up and they'll automatically get caught again.
Yeah. So, oh well, the future of streaming. But as a backup, I highlighted every single one of my videos. So we'll see what happens when Twitch finally, like, purges everything.
Yeah.
That reaches the limit. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. You went cherry picking. We're gonna talk about idols. Just do it. You ready?
I am ready. Let's bring the LA love.
All right. Yes. Oh my God. Okay. Sorry. I just went to YouTube, and it was like, hey, do you want to use YouTube as yourself? And I was like, no shit. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I apparently have 2 YouTube accounts.
You? But, like, personally?
Yeah. Yeah, I have one for my G Plus and one that I actually registered with.
Oh,
Like,
yeah. Yeah, that's...
a long time ago under my Yahoo email address.
Yeah.
But it keeps track of both, so I can actually switch between them.
Well, that's cool.
Okay. So, fairies.
Hold on. Yeah, I'm using YouTube as... Okay. As new school Kadane. Alright, let's go for it. Fairies! Bling bling my love.
Bring it, my lover. Oh.
So, I mean, the title of this PV was already kind of like... Are you serious?
Yeah. Yeah, they're serious.
Yeah, they're pretty freaking serious. If you watch the video, I mean, their dance moves are pretty sharp, and their method of singing seems pretty they're pretty confident in their words. However,
They're pretty Western.
I don't know if you can
K-pop
understand. I don't know if you can understand most of what they're saying because
No.
I think half the song is English at this point. And
Hey, it sounds like they're saying like "VV my love" or something like that. Just
oh yeah, when they actually say "bling bling my love."
yeah.
I remember Boy made a really funny Vine where he said they sound like pudding pudding my love, so like pudding.
Yeah, that too. I could see
Yeah.
that. Yeah. I read an article on this PV where they made the comments that fairies had pushed their dancing harder than they ever had, and I watched this and I went, really?
Aww.
This doesn't look that hard. For somebody who is a dancer, this looks pretty basic.
Mm-hmm.
This like pushed the girls to their limits.
They got short ceilings. That's why they have to wear... No, that doesn't make any sense. I was like, they have short ceilings, that's why they have to wear these high heels. No, that doesn't make any sense at all. But yeah, like, yeah, I have to admit, dance-wise, it doesn't look particularly special.
no,
I don't know if it's just the shots themselves.
Yeah, it looks
but-
pretty typical idol with just the arm movements and not that much.
It looks a little bit more... To me, it looks like it's on the upper limit of idols. But
Yeah.
for a group like Fairies that does market itself as like a dance and vocal group,
Yeah.
no, like definitely not the best it could dish out.
And
Sonic Groove.
Gary said it on the evening show too that it sounds very K-pop, and that's not what I look for in my idols.
Everything that doesn't sound like 80s music sounds like K-pop. That's J-pop. That's the state of J-pop right now.
I guess I could see this with a different vocal style as maybe being a Morning Musume song, just from the electronic beat.
I would actually really like it if Morning Musume did a song like this.
I mean, I don't hate the song, I just... It's not what I look for. And it's filmed somewhere in LA.
Yeah, like, so that I can definitely understand. Your mentality of when you're looking for idol music, this is not what you're looking for. I totally understand, because it's not part of like the traditional library, right?
Yeah.
And it is closer to, I don't know, what you could call more world-friendly generic pop music.
Yeah.
Because like K-pop and Western pop are pretty much really close in musical styles.
There's
And
not
this
enough
is-
wub in it, though.
There's not enough wub. I mean I feel like the wub the wub movement has calmed down, but
I hope
I don't
so.
know. Yeah, it's
But
stuff gets egregious sometimes.
the PV shot well. I don't know where. I've never been to LA, so I have no
Yeah, it
idea
looks-
where they filmed at. But
It looks fantastic. There's colors.
yeah,
I mean, When I feel so bad that like that has to be my go-to compliment. Like, oh my god, there's colors in this PB.
There's lens flare.
Yeah, there's is it tasteful lens flare though?
Yeah, kinda. I mean, they use it to hide one of the girls' faces, and then they pan the camera around and to reveal her.
Why is your comment censored in chat?
Oh, because I put the link in for the PV.
Oh, God. I guess that doesn't work.
Only moderators
Allow
can do
links.
it. You'll have to make.
Try it again. Try it again, Drake. Try putting that link. There you go. Okay. So, this is basically Hollywood. This is not an area that I commonly go to anyway, though. Like Baby Metal at the Fonda. Like that's one of the only times where I was actually in like the Hollywood area. Like I could see the Hollywood sign and everything. I know that's like a very landmark. That's a very famous landmark when it comes to just LA, but
Yeah.
like no, like shit. I'm kind of like one of those Orange County guys who go like, "Oh, going to LA sucks, blah blah blah," but not as bad as Old Man Hero, because that guy won't do anything if it involves driving into LA. But
Avex is spending money.
yeah, no, of course, Avex is like, let's take you to a different country. Let's take you to America, so that you can film in famous.
And that's all we're gonna
Hollywood.
do is we're gonna film this PV.
Yeah, like I don't know. It just feels like, don't get me wrong, I really like fairies. I love their song "Run With You." Seeing them perform was really freaking sweet. But like this, I also feel like this is probably not what I wanted, you know, for the next fairy single. It's, I mean, I know that I can live with it.
Yeah.
It's not like egregious. Like it's pretty funny, the whole pudding my love bullshit. But I mean, production wise, it's okay. It's not gonna be terrible, but it's not outstanding at all. It looks good. The dance is like subpar for fairies.
Yeah.
But as an overall package, like I would say it's average because it's lacking in some departments, but it's above average in others. But overall, still to me a weak offering from the group known as Fairies or Momoko and Friends.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, see, I don't know any of these girls, so it's like, yeah, okay, so
okay, you just need to know Momoko.
one of them sings, that's all I know, and
Yeah, one of them sings. That's pretty much it. She's vocal, everyone else is dance, right?
yeah, Momoko's the one that did Poker Face, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I like that song. I actually like that song.
Okay, I haven't heard that one yet. I'm gonna have to go look that up.
Oh, we didn't, I guess we didn't watch that
Yeah,
one.
we haven't covered that yet. But yeah.
Yeah, it's
that
alright.
that ace, totally Oshi her, man.
Yep.
Anyway, so a fairly subpar offering from Fairies. That's Bling Bling My Love. Don't really want to get deeper into this. Next up, let's talk about Paspo and their PV Himawari.
Oh, right. I haven't watched these in like a week.
That's fine, because I haven't watched these.
They're
No,
sunflowers.
I saw some of this on the evening show, but
I think I saw this on Basugasu.
yeah. But anyway, so Himawari. Sunflowers are always going to remind me of Tokyo Girls' style now.
Yeah.
So maybe that's a little unfortunate, but regardless, these are nice. Gary made a comment about the costumes. He said he liked them. Originally, I wasn't too big of a fan of them because they're kind of like, what do they remind me of? Like some sort of uniform for, I don't know, but I do like the fact that the top is blue for like the sky, and then the bottom is yellow for like a sunflower field. So that's pretty neat.
I can't remember who said it, but somebody said it reminded them of Funashi.
Oh yeah, I think it was Yoshi, dude. I think he said he couldn't unsee Funashi after like seeing these outfits. But you have to flip him upside down in order to have that thought. But I mean, Yoshi sees it upside down. That's how. If you ever need to escape from him, you just have to like turn sideways.
The thing I think that would make the outfits better is if they took the sunflowers off the belts.
And then just didn't have sunflowers?
Yeah.
Maybe. Or maybe had the sunflowers like on their hats or in their hair instead.
Yeah, something.
Yeah.
Maybe
I like those Dr. Martens though. Those Doc Martens that they're wearing.
I never got into shoes.
Because they remind me of like Scandal.
I couldn't tell you who makes a pair of my shoes.
That's okay, Draco. Because many guys couldn't tell you either.
I like the song though.
Yeah.
I don't know if Paspo actually plays it or not. I suppose if that's all they practice, they could probably pull it off.
Yeah.
But
I mean, if Paspo wants to do the whole like bandol thing, oh god, I used that word. The whole band idol thing, like they could pull it off if they just decide to not promote anything else in the meantime.
Yeah.
And I think it's possible because with Paspo they don't have like
TV shows,
like 50 TV shows and like appearances in every part of the country or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like they kind of come and go a lot. Like they'll be like, there was that time where they released a single like once a month, and they were promoting it and they were touring.
Yeah.
But after a while, it seems like okay, we're just gonna take a break, and do some of our separate work, but we'll be back in a couple months to release another single or something like that.
Yeah, they're almost more like, I don't know,
like an actual band.
Well, yeah. I mean, they're like, okay, we're gonna go write a new song now. We'll see you in 2-3 months or whatever.
That's kind of what like rock bands do, right? They just kind of
pretty much, yeah.
They perform for a while and then they don't.
They'll go on like a year or two tour, and then they'll go off for a year and write new material. And
yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Vu that's saying K-pop style comebacks every year. I really hate, like, in that context, that word is like pretty much terrible. Because I don't know why. Come on, like obviously it's just a marketing gimmick. The whole like the idea of a comeback in K-pop. It's basically all it means is I haven't released anything in longer than 6 months.
Pretty much, yeah.
So that's pretty much it.
But yeah, I like the song. The PV is pretty simple. It's mostly just them dancing and a few shots, close-up shots of them.
They have some fairly tasteful J.J. Abrams lens flares.
Some blur effects of gosh.
Yeah, some blur. Like let's blur the top and the bottom because it's like a long wide shot.
I guess it's sepia filter more than gauze.
Gaussian is just all up in your face, man.
In the solo shots where they're like sitting down or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like the song.
Yeah, it's a good song.
I'm not that heavy into Paspo, but most of what I've heard from them I've liked, so.
I don't understand. Why do none of you like... No, I'm just kidding. I know there's a lot of people who do like Paspo. I just feel like I've been running into people who don't, and I'm like...
I just
why?
don't follow them.
Yeah. No, that's totally understandable.
I'm one of those that Gary complains about having not listened to their last album or the one before that.
Arguably, I don't follow them either, but I know they're awesome, so...
Yeah, I'm very casual with Paspo. It's like, oh, yeah, I'll go listen to their new single. Okay, it's pretty good.
Super cash. Super cash. You don't have to go too deep. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Okay. So that was Himawari by Paspo, which means sunflower. Next up, let's talk about Dampagumi Incorporated.
I hope I got the name of this right.
The new PV Lemon Iro. Is really it? Like Remon Iro?
Yeah.
Because the name of the song is like in complete kanji.
Yeah, I know.
My initial impressions are, whoa, look at that Japan filter.
Yeah.
Because it's, oh no! The shot of like the city, that was just straight up, that was pretty bad. Like it was, instead of like air pollution, it was light pollution, but created by the makers of this PV.
Yeah, it's yeah, you got that blur effect all around the edge.
Yeah, that's pretty consistent in this PV, yeah?
Yeah, I think so. And everything seems to be slow motion.
Yeah, pretty much.
And
I see that that ad placement right there. That cup of noodle.
I missed that.
Cause God, what is her name? Red. She's basically making a cup noodle.
Yeah, I saw that.
At the moment,
I missed it, or I'm behind you a little.
Okay. Because just to let the listeners know, if they don't know, Dempagumi has a commercial, has a cup noodle commercial. I'm sure we're gonna see more instant noodles in this PV. Brace yourselves.
Tofu and lettuce.
Yeah, there's that tofu. Yeah, this PV is obnoxiously in slow mo because I watched as the girl loaded an app on her phone, and it was like that laggy ass bullshit that you make fun of like Android gingerbread for. We're just like, oh my god, look at the lag on your Android phone. It's
look at the slideshow.
That's real life, man.
Yeah.
That's what we have to deal with.
My phone does that every once in a while.
Except these girls are all on iPhones, so what the hell?
iPhones suck? Question mark? I don't know.
iPhone's running Android. No.
I never got into Apple, so.
The forbidden apple. You never bit.
No, not since like 1987.
Actually, yeah, like same here. I not in the 87 because I was actually born that year. But we had a Macintosh for a while as a family computer. But ever since then, like I haven't really, like I don't personally own any Apple products like an iPod or an iPhone or a Mac or anything like that.
Yeah.
I've in recent years I've considered, but
it's too expensive.
Someday. Yeah, like the day where I can just like walk into the store and be like, "Give me that MacBook Pro," then sure. But until then, I'm gonna hold off on that.
So yeah, I don't know that I really like the fact that it's all in slow mo, and well,
most of it is in slow mo, not all of it, but that's not important because realistically, it's a lot of freaking slow mo. Like it's trying to tell a story of like the instance they're in, where it's just all these girls gathered at a table doing supposedly normal things in a very sterile looking environment.
Yeah.
And like no.
It's like it's like they're in a green room or something. You know, backstage.
What do you mean? Oh yeah, okay.
Waiting to go out or something, you know.
Pretty much. I mean, this looks like an apartment, but it's not decorated. There's like barely anything there except for whatever they're playing with.
Yeah. And
that's pretty much it.
I don't know. It does look like it's just one big giant ad.
Not a very good one, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that was kind of
I guess it
Kinda what it
depends
is.
on what they're advertising.
Yeah, well, you got me with the cup noodles.
And the tofu. The song's very... it's not really a ballad, but it's very slow.
It was definitely slow for Dempagumi.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't...
Because that was
Yeah.
kind of like, I guess like a mid-tier anime song or something. I don't know. Like I don't know what to compare it to right now. It's just not
Neither.
nothing remarkable. You know?
Yeah.
Definitely not what I would expect from Dempagumi. But that's because to me Dempagumi is just like den passion, excitement, explosions. I don't know.
Isn't there a drink in Japan called Limonito or something to that effect?
There's a drink called CC Lemon. I don't know if there's one called Lemonito.
I personally I found this whole PV to be boring and
Yeah, again, just not remarkable.
it's very artistically done, but it's just
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
overdone.
There's like, it's overdone. Yeah, there is, like, I feel like there is something there if you look for it.
No,
But-
I'm sure if you analyze it deep enough.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, especially for a first impression, I mean, nothing really grabs me. I mean, it's a nice quality camera that they're filming on, but that Japan filter, basically whiting out everything, losing the colors, and the entire like slow-mo effect for the majority of the video take away, especially from a group like Dempagumi, because Dempagumi is filled with girls that are just made of sugar and honey and spice and everything nice.
No, I was gonna say like speed and crack it.
Cocaine, and
just
heroin,
insanity. No, just insanity for the most part,
they're out there, and that's what's like really cool about them. But yeah, this PV doesn't showcase Dempagumi as well as, to me it just doesn't show Dempagumi as the way I think they are. But
yeah.
you know.
It doesn't show Dempagumi as they normally are.
Yes, as they quote unquote normally are. Because they are fantastic presences when it comes to being on stage. Okay, so that was Lemonito by Dempagumi. Let's move on to Tarashima Yufu. That youth,
Yeah. That one girl from that.
formerly from BIS.
Yeah.
Her new PV is called Kampanura no Yutsu.
This is,
So we're going to space!
we are?
No. Apparently we're not. Only the beginning was.
No, more like we're going to the islands.
Yeah, so... God damn it. That opening, wow. It was like, I didn't expect that. That caught me off guard.
It's, I could see this PV being filmed in, like, Hawaii during a...
No, dude. This was totally filmed in a studio.
I said I could see it, the song, being filmed in Hawaii.
Yes, the song sounds like they could have even recorded it in Hawaii.
During, like, one of their
But no.
festivals or something.
Yeah.
The luau's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
then-
see, because the thing is, the PV opened with her standing, like, everyone was kind of like a shadow.
Yeah.
Like, you couldn't tell what everyone looked like. And then when it revealed itself, it was like, oh, look at this fake tropical island set.
Very. I mean, there's no,
Like, it's very sparse. We're talking a we're talking blank walls and like a tree,
It's fake.
maybe a fence over there. There's some like pottery hanging off the walls.
And some flowers wrapped around the mic stand. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's,
so it's the bare minimum to give you that tropical island feel.
yeah. And even then, it's more the music that gives it to you.
Yeah, and maybe that's kind of part of like the style they're going for.
Yeah.
Because the rest of it is a little more abstract, where Yufu is standing in front of a wall and the projector is basically placing images on top of her, and then you have like the animated pieces, which I have to admit, like as her PVs go on, you can tell like she's getting more and more budget because like they're able to add like better looking stuff as they go on.
Yeah.
So like at least in this video,
Definitely.
there's like, oh, look at these animations, they're so smooth, and like they're very seamless with the rest of the video. Whereas before I was like, what the hell is this? Like, what is this doing here? Look at that airplane. But what do you think about her fruit basket of a skirt?
That's what I was looking at. It's like, it's a little overdone, I guess.
Sansei or no Sansei? Oh my god, the Leak mascot is in this PV as well. And things are getting a little weird now. We're going into different settings.
It all kind of got weird. It got weird like a minute and a half in. Cause
I guess you could say that.
The whole feel of the song kind of changes.
It's true. It's a little
It's
getting a little Latin.
Well,
getting a little
at like a minute and a half, it goes from the oh yeah, this is definitely island flavor to it's kind of idol flavor. And then towards the end, it goes more South American, Latin.
Yeah. It's like an evening in Barcelona.
I wouldn't know.
I wouldn't either.
But
let my imagination run wild.
The skirt is kind of.
That's the skirt made that man cry animated tears that flew away instantly.
Very poorly animated tears.
They're artistically well done. Let's just say that.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh man, that ending with like it's almost like Christmas trees.
I like this song, but
it's cute.
A little. I want more.
Tarashima Yufu is cute. The song is cute and has like a three-stage identity. I don't know. Three-stage
Development.
flow. Yeah, kind of gives you a little bit of different things.
I would. It fits very well with her previous songs. It's very much in a similar style as far as the feel of it. But I don't know, I want more. I want more energy.
More energy. More energy.
This is something I would go to sleep to.
Oh yeah? Yeah, I guess so. It's kind of soothing. It's kind of
it's soft, it's not in your face.
Yeah. It's pleasant.
I could definitely fall asleep to this.
It's pleasant island. Island pleasant. It's cool. Yeah, it's I'm getting pretty tired. It's
I
believe,
stopped listening.
I believe it might be making me tired. But yeah, I mean, it's Tarashima Yufu. She's pleasant, cute on her own. Not a whole lot of impact in that. In that instance. So.
But it's still a good song. It's just not something that I would listen to a lot.
Not Blask worthy.
Definitely not.
All right, that's Campanula no Yutsu. Let's move right along to Supa Girls and their PV Happy Circle Street.
If I'm not mistaken,
on Avic's channel.
I believe this is. It's titled as Supergirls, but I believe this is the crowdfunded Idol Street PV. If I'm not mistaken.
Wait, so both Supergirls and like, wait, okay, hold on.
Yeah, Supergirls.
Supergirls had a fundraiser, right?
Yeah.
Idol Street also had one?
No, it was Supergirls that were the face of it.
Okay.
But it was for a PV for all of Idol Street, which is Supergirls and...
okay, wait, hold up. So Gem is actually a part of Idol Street?
Yeah.
Alright. That's pretty freaking cool. Because I just saw one of the girls that, like, I really like from Gem. And I was like, wait a minute.
What's
the
other
on
one?
here?
Cheeky Parade.
Cheeky Parade, yeah.
And then
there's Idol Festival.
There's a lot of little, sub-type groups in there, too.
Yeah.
Idol Street Osaka West or East or whatever.
So but this is the result.
I don't know. I believe so, but I'm not positive. Okay. Because it is actually titled Supergirls and not Idol Street. And their last one was actually titled Idol Street.
Oh. Yeah, it is Supergirls' 11th single. But it's also like Idol Street all members.
Yeah.
So it's their single, but it's done by everyone? I don't know. I don't know how that works. Someone explain this to me. But
and okay. I think I read something that the donors were the ones in the audience.
Yeah?
So.
Oh yeah, like they got to see them actually do it.
Yeah. But I can't confirm that, so. So
if that's the case, this basically looks like what they did with the crowdfunding was they collected money from a bunch of people, and the people who paid like a lot of money, they got to go to this concert featuring Idol Street, and they filmed it. I mean, yeah, like when you do concert footage, like you're gonna do like multiple takes, or you're gonna have like a specific thing you want to film. But I mean, you're not gonna be holding the crowd for that long, right? Especially if they were there as like guests or whatnot. I don't know, man. It just feels okay. So I bet you the show was probably totally awesome. It just feels like pretty cheap.
Well, I'm sure they did more than just this song too.
Yeah. No, of course. No, that's kind of what I'm getting at, is the fact that, like, yeah, a bunch of these, if that's the case, then a bunch of people paid, some sort of charity amount, and then they got to go see this concert, this event, or whatever, this Matsuri. But the result of the filming is just, like, I'm just not a big fan of this as a PV. Like, this is good, like a B-roll PV. This is a good, like, backstage look at Idol Street. I don't think it's a good, like, headlining PV, though.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good PV. The footage is filmed well, you get the backstage stuff, but, is it really worth the money?
That's a question we always ask ourselves, Draco.
Does it live up to what the fans paid for, though?
I mean, my opinion's obviously no. So.
Because they, actually, that's not right. I'm trying to do math here.
Are you now?
Yeah. Yeah, so,
are you still going?
Like 50,000 or so.
50,000 or so.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
50,000 what? Seeds or U.S. dollars?
Dollars.
U.S. dollar holla. Dollar bills.
Yeah. They got 5.5 million seeds.
I mean, again, I don't know the. I don't know.
It's about 102 yen per seed.
Okay, I don't know the costs of producing music videos, so I'm not sure. But that is a yearly salary for like a lot of
people?
white collar Americans.
Probably the salary for most idols.
And if you were to ask me if would you rather have this PV or this yearly salary, I'd choose the salary. But that's an unfair comparison because again, I don't. It's a bunch of people paying a bunch of other people to do something, so it's not a one-to-one.
I mean, there's definitely a lot of cost involved.
Yeah.
Because, you've got how many cameras just filming the concert segment? I saw at least 4 different angles.
Yes.
And there's possibly like 6 or 7, 8.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, a lot of it could be paying the venue.
Yeah.
A lot of it could be just paying everyone involved, equipment, editing time, etc. I don't know. There's not a lot of... I don't think there's a lot of transparency when it comes to where this money went exactly. Besides... I mean, that's great, yeah. Like, yeah, it's great to say, like, oh, yeah, $50,000 went to making a PV, but that doesn't really mean anything when we don't know how that money gets assigned anyway. So
yeah, but I don't know.
Shit, dude, I don't know. That was just kind of boring in general. Like, that's just I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, I mean, it's an alright PV. I would actually have rather have had a PV of nothing but the backstage footage.
Yeah, like give me AKB48 Shoujo Tachio, you know.
I could have done without the performance shots and just had the backstage stuff because
it was almost. I mean, it was almost too much of the performance because it was like, yeah, I get it. You're. This is footage of you singing this song or whatever, but
if I want that, I can go buy your concert DVD.
It got kind of it got boring. Okay, that's how I feel about it, and I'm settling on that.
Like I said, if I want that, I can go buy your concert DVD.
Exactly.
So, I don't know. The song's alright. It's
okay.
Slow, mid-tempo.
I'm not gonna write home to it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna write home about it. Write home to it, yeah, like, because it's back home and I'm in a different country, whatever.
There's a lot of Ami in it.
Who's Ami?
Ami, or whatever her name is. The one in the pink kimono.
Where is she from?
Tokyo?
Or which group is she?
She's Supergirls.
She's... Oh, okay.
She's a ace center or whatever for Supergirls.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, and again, I guess it's hard to tell, but that's because, like, as an outsider, and I mean that as, like, you know, I'd be a super casual fan if it ever came to Supergirls.
Yeah.
Like, I'd probably go see them live, but I don't know what any of their songs are. I don't know any of their names. So to me,
no, you know
this
one
PV,
of them.
Well, Ami. So there you go, right?
No,
but
I meant songs.
Oh, so to me,
or maybe 2. You know, they did those bikini summer songs.
Yeah.
with the booty shaking in front of the camera.
But so to me, it's like I don't know what I'm looking at exactly. That's pretty much it. Like, it looks nice, but
I don't either.
I don't have the investment. I don't have the investment to really make this like that special to me or anything like that.
I don't either, because I don't follow them either. I mean, Cheeky Parade's coming over here, but okay.
Yeah. So that's gonna. I mean, that's Happy Circle Street. More like Happy Circle Jerk, right? No, I was kidding. But
I thought that's what we were doing.
yeah, no, it's it's insular. I don't know. Whatever. That was not hot on that song in PV at all. So
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and see if they can redeem themselves with another PV called Ahaha Shouzetsu Bakusho Ondo.
I know I watched this,
Did you know?
but I can't remember anything about it.
Well, that doesn't sound like
Um,
doesn't sound very good at all.
I might not have been paying much attention when I did watch it, so. Oh, this is the. Oh, I remember now. Yeah, this is the one where Ami actually doesn't take all the lines.
Is that's a normal occurrence for her to take all the lines?
She's definitely center for most of them. It's not Inca. What is that style?
Kaiokyoku?
Yeah, I guess. It's very Mat City.
Very what?
Mat City.
Matsuri?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I like this sound though. I think I've expressed before my like for like folk sounding music and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
I like this too.
This is redeeming. So far this is redeeming. To me this is a better Matsuri right now. Of course, I'm not there in that crowd with like all the other ota, so I can't. Not the same. And then, holy crap! Did this just become like It's a Small World?
Maybe. But you got like the girl in the yellow and the other girl singing the Kaiokoku stuff, and then it goes into like this normal pop song.
Yeah, it does, and the chorus kind of consisted of ah ha ha. Repeated a few times.
And then it
So
goes back.
Ami is the one in the yellow.
No, pink.
Oh shit. Yeah, pink. Words in my mind are not like licking up today. Just letting you know.
Yeah.
So it's a struggle. Every day is a struggle for me.
Yeah, she's the one with the pink like flower in her hair.
Okay. Gotcha. So she's like ace of Supergirls.
Pretty much, yeah.
This is nice though, I mean
Yeah, I like the song. It's got good energy in it.
Kimonos yukata. Those are nice it's nice wear.
I'm pretty sure those kimonos are the same ones they had in the last PV.
Yeah, they might as well should be.
And I would not be surprised at all if this was filmed at the same venue, like the day before or the day after.
Yeah. Because that, like that entire pit, the entire like standing space looks like, that's where the Woda would go.
Yeah.
Just got to put a stage there. They're done.
Uh-oh.
Light up the place at least, but yeah. Man, I shot like such good shots. What's going on here?
It's rigged.
But it's funny because a ton of the girls in the back that are extras, they're spinning the towels around like what Woda do during concerts, and they're all in like kimono and stuff. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of wish this had been outdoors.
Yes.
Like midday, outdoors, something.
Yeah. I mean, this is pretty much. I mean, if it's not, it looks a little too green screen at times. Because I'm like weirded out by how the girls sometimes look in front of certain scenes. So I'm not entirely sure.
I'm not sure that those are the girls in the background. They look like fans in the background.
Who? Wait, what?
It clear in the back on the sides.
Clear on the back and in the sides.
Yeah, clear in the back and they're on the sides of the middle tower. Yeah, and they're in the dark. So basically all you can see is just them waving the towel around.
Uh-huh.
I think those are like fans or staff or something, because...
Oh, yeah. Might as well. Might as well be a fan of Supergirls inside their PV.
Yeah. I guess. I like the song, though. I just wish the PV was... it needs to be brighter.
Yes. Unless it's actually outdoors.
It's actually got, a good feel to it, but it's all indoors and it's dark and just...
Yeah. Not... I mean, again, I think it's better than the last PV we just watched, but...
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Still not doing it for me. It's okay. It's okay.
Or even outside at night would have been okay, too.
Yeah, exactly.
If they wanted the dark, image, but...
Right, absolutely.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be it for Ahaha Chosetsu Bakusho Ondo. Let's go ahead and move on to another group called Bakusei Sotokanda Ichome.
Or Backstage Pass.
Yep, the group that
you spent way too much money at.
I did not actually. I only went once on this last trip.
No, you didn't. You didn't go for that 80 Nagisa?
She wasn't there.
Oh.
Wait, was she?
You should have went back.
Yeah, maybe. No, but I like Kaori more and Marina.
Nagisa, I'm kind of with Gary on this. It looks like she lost some weight.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting.
She doesn't look as big.
This is Seishun Chronicle, by the way.
I don't know if that's just the outfits or what, but...
Oh, these effing outfits, what the hell?
Yeah, the outfits are... Put a silver bag over them and call it good, I guess. And wrap it up.
I just can't get over how, like, rude that one chick was. And she just has to be, like, one of the faces of Backstage Pass. Terrible.
That's why she can get away with being rude.
Yeah. But it just ruins it for me. Oh my gosh.
I like this song. I don't know. And maybe I'm... If I'm tired of dance performance PVs and I'm tired of drama PVs, what's left?
No dance performance, no drama. Up close shots for the entirety of the PV. See, okay, that bitch just ran past Kaori. She totally, like, chipped her shoulder or whatever. God damn it. She can't do anything that I, like, cannot hate. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, God.
It was just a really weird situation. Like, you know the story, right?
I believe I heard about it, yeah.
Where she just comes over and is like, "You pay now." Like, what the shit?
My English not good. You pay now.
Yeah, no, okay, so it wasn't like that, but it was just like, okay, like I'm holding out my hand because I'm expecting money. Like, hurry the hell up, plebeian. Like, holy shit! Like, what? I don't even know what's going on. It was like one of my first time, like either my first time or one of my first times there. I was like, I don't understand what's happening. But...
You knew I don't trust you. Give money.
Yeah, it's pretty much it. I heard she's bad with foreigners anyway, so like, yeah.
No, but I like the song.
It was cool. It had kind of has that like semi-epic feel to it.
Yeah, a little bit.
Something I enjoy from a lot of anime, where it kind of goes into like, what is the word I'm using? Or I want to use? I don't know, but just that whole feel of like, oh, things are escalating, fantasy, magic, stuff like that. So
Epic boss battle.
Epic boss battle, yeah, that is also a possibility. But
The outfits though.
them outfits, no.
The shorts are fine, the shoes are fine, but the
drapey things on the top,
the
like,
nylon
like
bags.
wearing, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened.
Polyester, that's the word I was looking for.
Polyester. Bad times, man. Bad times.
Yeah.
Just
I'm slacking.
yeah. But let's just go ahead and let's just put that behind us, okay?
Move to the next one.
Yeah. So that was Station Chronicle. Enjoy your bad costumes. Have an okay song. But next up from Backstage Pass is going to be Harinezumi to Jellyby. And this BV, Draco, is
I think
pretty good opening so far.
Yeah, I really like this song. I think it's all studio shots, recording studio.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. God, I love the fact that I can see Kaori in actual promotional stuff now. I feel like she wasn't around before. Like she wasn't popular enough or something. But now it's like, yeah, you're in the Senbatsu. And then that goddamn lead girl has to be there. Ruin everything for me!
Well, there's like 26 girls there, so...
Yeah. Gotta stuff them all in that room. Let us singing.
Wow.
So...
Stuff them all in the room at like 5 at a time.
Yeah. Yeah, I like this song. This is upbeat. This is neat. It had like almost a big band feel to it when it began, and still kind of keeps that keeps a little bit of that characteristic as the song goes on. These are all like short PVs or something, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like, have you just been throwing short PVs all up on this list?
Yeah, that's all they've been releasing.
Okay.
Which is
well, at least it means we can get through them quicker.
Yeah, I mean, it's all studio recording shots. They're done well.
Nice looking studio recording shots.
I like this song. It's upbeat. Yeah. It's got, definitely, I don't know, big band, brass band feel to it, which is...
Yeah, a little kind of jazzy.
Always good.
Yeah, I agree. Much redemption was had after Station Chronicle. So that was Harinezumi to Jellyby. And we're going to go ahead and move on to the next group.
And I actually look forward to the, to hearing it also.
Yeah. This is Yumemiru Adolescence with their latest PV, Shoumei Teenager.
It's been a while since I watched this one.
So what is this one about?
Teenagers? Don't remember.
The school? Or just the librarium?
Don't remember.
Okay.
It's been a week since I watched it.
Oh, come on, man. Those are lensless glasses. I'm offended.
Mm-hmm.
This chick just put on lensless glasses, and now she's looking through a book. And, the book is going to move by itself, as usual.
Some of the shots look like they're actual glasses. Others
do they now?
Much. Yeah. Or maybe that's a different girl. That would make sense.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Oh,
What's up?
I remember this PV, sorta. There's a lot of
Oh,
the.
yeah. I think I saw this on either the evening show or on Masugasu Bakatsu, the TV. It was, I think Boy called it the selfie PV.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
I can't think of what that swinging thing is called. It's not a metronome, but it's
Oh, yeah, the one with the balls
yeah.
that hit each other.
I seem to recall lots of shots of that for apparently no reason.
Right. That's always that thing in general is a really popular, like, let's put this in because it looks like it has really deep meaning.
Yeah. Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay.
The girls look really good when they turn into those dark costumes.
Yeah, I like those outfits.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
And they're taking photos of themselves.
This old school Polaroid is amazing.
Different parts of their face they're taking pictures of and then combining them into one and changing.
That's pretty neat. I think that's a good effect. I don't know if it's a concept that you can build an entire PV on, though.
Well, it's not entirely on that. But there is a lot of... Oh... What's the word I'm looking for? A lot of depth and perception.
I love those random shots of the sky.
Yeah.
Because the sky pretty much has nothing to do with the rest of this PV.
Nope.
So...
Like I said, I think it's got a lot to do with like perceptions and optical illusions and stuff in the PV.
Yeah.
Because they show a puzzle and then they show a chessboard and then they show just this checkered infinite pattern and then they show the sky.
The puzzle will be unsolved and it'll be solved. It's like, what just happened?
And then the costumes fly off of them.
Alright, that's okay.
What?
Oh yeah, this is the part where the Bakatsu boy is like, and then everyone's naked.
What?
Yeah, I don't. What just happened?
Why?
Those clothes flew right off her too. Like,
yeah, how?
That was no joke. That was like some venom flying off of Spider-Man.
What? That.
What?
Yeah. Okay, now they're naked. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice backs, I guess.
That's pretty much it. Return to the sands of time in your naked bodies.
And I have no idea what the text at the end says. Or the beginning.
Tamashino come at the station. Oh, god damn it.
I think the beginning one is just the name of the song. But yeah, I like the song. You Made Me Do Adolescence has done several songs that I've liked.
Yeah.
They're not the ones that did Garnet. That's the other one. They did Jump and Mawari Sekai, I believe.
Oh, you know what's happening? I think, actually, I don't know. No, yeah, that's kind of... What the hell? Your links are getting, like, you can't click directly on them, otherwise they remove the colons. F you, Ustream.
Man, we'll have to work on that.
So that was Show Me Teenager by You Made Me Do Adolescence. Let's go ahead and move on to the next group. It's called Bitter and Sweet.
Yeah. Now this...
It's kind of like cherries, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is this next TV or music video we're going to talk about is Darenimo Naisho, A Secret from Everyone. Oh, look at that translation. That's convenient.
Sasaki Asahi and Hasegawa Moe.
Oh! Okay.
This is that Hello Project group. That's why there's translations badly done.
Hey, at least there are translations.
Actually, I can't say the translations are terribly done on
Yeah,
this one.
they're not bad. Get out of here, Draco.
I really like this song.
Yeah?
I really like this song.
It sounds like there's a good build up happening.
It's got kind of an electric beat underneath it.
Yeah.
It's got a good bass line.
Mm-hmm.
And I really like the way their voices work.
Mm-hmm.
I've noticed that that's something since I started doing the power rankings.
That's
Voices-
extremely important when it comes to a duet.
Well, just in general, the voice of a song or voices has a lot of effect on whether I like it or not.
Oh yeah.
Even if the instrumentals are like solid, bang on, if the voices aren't good, I don't like it.
Yeah, no, of course. The voice is merely another instrument in the song. So, if it's a bad match, then it's an instrument that doesn't belong, or it's not going to be good.
But they do like the really flowing lyrics, and then they do like the, I don't know what to call it, but they're...
It's funny because they're doing the whole like chopped up time concept.
Yeah.
They even speak in that manner, or like
Yeah.
they kind of sing their lines in the song. So Yoshi already hates this song like crazy.
Oh, I'm sure.
But yeah, but I like that effect. It's because the way they look in the PV as well makes them look kind of robotic, because that's how they have to present themselves when doing that kind of like choppy speech.
Yeah, it's almost like they slow the video down. And they might. It might be like slow motion.
Yeah. It might be one of those slow-mo cameras capturing all them frames.
That's a high-speed camera.
Oh, shit, yeah. High speed. Yeah, because you get more frames. But
I really like the music. But yeah, the way they sing, where they like chop it up in that way, and then the flowing lyrics, it just it hooked me the first time I heard it. It was just
yeah. No, this is some good stuff. This kind of reminds me of, say, a little bit of something I would expect from like an artist like Owl City.
Oh no.
And I mean, I was gonna say this song doesn't sound like an Idol song at all.
No,
At least
not
to me,
really.
you
No.
know? Yeah.
But the
So,
girls are freaking beautiful.
yeah, this is one of those. This is one of those moments, like earlier we were saying, the song we heard was not what we wanted from an idol group, right? Whereas this one, it's like, I think why we can like accept this versus Bling Bling My Love is, or why we can like this more, is because we actually just like this style of music.
Yeah.
It just happens to be done by an idol duet.
Yeah.
So
And yeah, it's just the PV is sharp.
yeah.
Very
Oh
sharp.
yeah.
And the colors are good.
Focus and everything.
The contrast is good. There's not a lot of Japan filter or blurring or
Yeah.
I don't like the Fanta Rhyme, Bitter and Sweet, Trick 8F not so much, or Trick 8, but they all seem to do this blonde dark hair
Oh, the
duet
contrast
thing.
of the, yeah.
And
One's gotta be I mean, that's how you differentiate the two, right? Like, one has black hair, the other one has lighter colored hair.
No, that's really not. But I mean, it works, I guess, for
It's easy.
the
It's
casual fan. Yeah, I
yeah,
guess.
it's easy to say that.
But
It's like when idol groups use the colors of the rainbow for their uniforms.
yeah, but I don't know. It seems cliche to do that for every duet out there.
Of course, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's overdone.
I mean, the color, the hair color works.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. She's absolutely gorgeous, but it's just
More often than not, it's just a matchup of you have dark hair, you have light hair.
yeah.
Let's keep it that way.
And I'm with Gary. I think there's something going on between these two.
Like they're in love or something?
And very possibly.
Alright, I mean, whatever. More power to them. I was just gonna compliment Tasaki's electric piano. Just
Yeah,
have
that
you know.
is one thing about this group, that this song doesn't seem like something that could be performed live with a piano.
Yeah, no. I mean,
But
it's
maybe, I don't know, maybe a keyboard synthesizer, because she's definitely not using a stock keyboard in the
Right.
PV.
not right.
But we have another one from them as well.
That we do. So we just talked about Darenimo Naisho, aka A Secret from Everyone. We're gonna go ahead and move on to Geshoku, aka Lunar Eclipse. So what's the deal with the lunar eclipse, Draco?
Oh, well, it's a PV.
No, it's when the moon becomes
Eclipsed by the Earth, I believe.
no.
No? I thought that's what a lunar eclipse was when the Earth eclipsed the moon from the sun.
But then how would we?
Because
What?
the sun because the sun reflects around the Earth. Because the solar eclipse is when the sun is blocked out.
Yeah.
And you couldn't see the moon if the sun blocked the moon. In fact, we would die if the sun blocked the moon.
Well, yeah.
So,
Wait, okay, hold on. I'm really freaking confused by what you just said.
the sun, the moon, the Earth. Moon, sun, Earth. The Earth blocks the sun from the moon.
What? Wait, did you say moon, sun, earth?
Yeah, if you were watching the video, you'd understand.
God damn it. Because I'm on Wikipedia, okay? A lunar eclipse occurs when the moon passes directly behind the Earth into its umbra, shadow. This can only occur when the sun, Earth, and moon are aligned in what the Alright, whatever.
Yeah, the Earth blocks the sun from the moon.
No, but you said moon, sun, Earth.
Yeah, you weren't watching the video.
What?
Sun, moon, Earth.
Well, okay, if you're doing something with like your hands or something, I can't see that right now because I'm watching the video.
Anyway, I would say this is a much more, well, I can't say it's a standard bitter and sweet song because we don't know what bitter and sweet is.
I don't know what their sound is like. They've only had one
Yeah, this is
other
only
song, right?
like
that we
the
talked
third
about
song I've heard.
Outside of tonight.
Yeah. But they do a lot of their videos, or at least the one previous to Bitter and Sweet was the song. It was self-titled. They do a lot of this, like, jilted love type filming where they're in two separate locations and singing and like singing to each other or something in that way.
Yeah.
I know what I'm trying to say, I just don't know how to say it.
You're just saying they're lesbians. That's what you're saying.
Well, no. They might be in this PV, but in real life, I don't know. I would not be surprised.
You'd not be surprised.
I'm with Gary on that. I think there's definitely some chemistry there.
Well, that's cool.
Foreboding. That's
Foreboding.
kind of the word I was looking for.
Alright.
This song is not nearly as... it doesn't hook me as hard as the other one.
Uh-huh.
I still like it, but it's more... I would say this is much more of a standard, like, ballad type song. But up-tempo for a ballad.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely got a dramatic feel to it.
Yeah. It sounds like something from a
drama.
Yeah, or a movie soundtrack.
Yes, a movie soundtrack. That's a good. Like this would be like at the ending credits, or maybe during a specific montage or something.
Yeah. I don't know. From what I've heard so far, I'm really liking this duet.
Mm-hmm. It's all about their love for each other together in this world.
I could say something, but I won't.
Yeah, you could.
No, I really like their voices.
Yeah, that's it's not. I want to say it's not like so common to get an idol group, like an idol duet like this, where again I don't know, it's a weird thing because I think it's more of these girls are managed by Upfront.
Yeah,
but it's not necessarily like, I don't know if they're necessarily marketed as idols. So
I'm not sure that Sunku has his fingers in it.
I don't think so. I would hope not.
That would be my thing. I don't know that he's involved with them all that much.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't. This doesn't sound like stuff that he.
For all I know, Asa, he could be writing the music for it. I don't know.
Yeah. Could be.
That'd be awesome if she was.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, so
and
my mind just got like lunar eclipsed. So we're just gonna move on, okay? Like that was Geshoku by Bitter and Sweet.
It was very cinematic.
Yeah.
Let's just put it that way.
We're gonna go ahead and move on to God damn it. Negi Pesia. AKA Negiko plus Especia. And their PV Girls' Life. No, that's not girls. Sorry, it's Girls' Life. This is actually like, possessive girl, whatever.
Yeah, this one's actually grammatically correct.
Yeah. No, the apostrophe after the S is fine. That exists. This is plural possession. This is singular possession, though.
I know.
All right.
I was being sarcastic.
Just making sure you know, Draco. So what are your thoughts on this PV?
I haven't heard it actually.
So this kind of sounds like okay, never mind. It was just the beginning.
It's got the Negiko feel from like the last single.
Mm-hmm.
Their like retro summer single.
Yeah.
But it's not really what you expect from either group.
Yeah.
And I don't know how these two came about to do this collaboration.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm as unknowledgeable as you are on this.
Yoshi said that when he was, because they did this on the evening show. He wasn't sure exactly how, but it appeared that Hayden had a hand in this song.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
And if that's the case, I don't know what it is, because this doesn't sound like him.
Yeah, Hayden. This is not him. What is happening?
Well, we'll get some of his stuff, though.
Or is it really? It could be him.
I guess, but I mean, I've heard a lot of his stuff. I actually did quite a bit of looking up his stuff when I found out he wrote most of Momoclo's stuff, and it's like, this is not him.
New style, bruh. Okay, so I just saw a tweet from 2 minutes ago from Chase Lim. Just landed in Hawaii. Maybe I can almost catch Kojiharu and Gish at the airport again.
Stalker.
Alright, so I'm guessing he's on a vacation before school.
Yeah.
God damn it, Chase. You didn't even tell us.
The PV is, I actually don't mind this with the music, you know, it's, almost like a background track to something.
I mean, these girls are on a vacation right now.
Yeah.
They could be in Hawaii. Maybe.
That's pretty much what this looks like, is just them.
We don't need Chase, we have Negipesia. I was like, Negipesia, like, what the I don't know. Such a name.
I'm curious how these two got together.
Right. I mean, like, what was the basis or foundation for this collaboration? Who knows?
I don't know. I guess they're both on T-Palette.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So might as well there's that.
I mean, at this point, it's like if you're, oh my god, that little girl in the truck or whatever, that painting. If you're a label that owns a lot of like different idol groups, I mean, might as well just mash them all together and make them do stuff with each other.
Okay, I get what they said now.
You get what they said now.
Yeah, you're not. Well, the stream's not that far. Gary or Yoshi said that this was nothing but one giant advertisement for the hotel.
Oh, yeah, you know,
yeah,
that makes sense.
Pretty much. Unfortunately,
I think I vaguely remember something like that too. It's just like, yeah, it's a hotel, it's nice, whatever, but
and the scenes, the sites, I guess.
F this song. No, just kidding.
I like this song. And I like the PV, even though it's basically, oh, hey, look, this is what's in our area, come visit.
Come to our resort.
Yeah, it's a tourist attraction video.
Yeah.
I like it because it's just, you know, it's them going around doing whatever.
They should do... No, never mind. Scratch that. Alright. We done with Girls' Life?
I could really see this in like a travel agency, just playing in the background.
Yeah, play that in the background. Have like it's like lounge lobby music.
Yeah.
Your 5-year-old kid can go to sleep to it. It's okay.
That works.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I have no idea where they're actually at. So,
Yeah, so I think that's a problem.
Well, there's some text at the top in like the middle of the PV that I think says, but
True. And because we do not read, um, we would not know. So. Okay.
Yeah, it's different for both of them.
Yeah.
Although I guess it fits especially better than Negiko because at least it's like retro feeling.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I got kind of bored of that.
Yeah.
That song as well. So.
Yeah. I could see that after a while.
Girls' life, everybody. That's what it's all about. Next up, let's talk about S Mileage. A brand new PV for you called Chikyu wa Kyou mo Ai o Hagukumu, which translates to Earth helps grow love again today. Okay, that maybe I should have proofread that. But yeah.
Yeah. I watched one of these. I don't remember which one.
Well then, you already know that there's another Smilage PV after this. But we're still going to talk about this one. They're in space!
This reminds me of...
What does this remind you of?
It reminds me of a combination of Morning Musume and Juice Juice.
Ah, yes. Listen to this. This really intense... This is really intense, like, midget sax brass instrument or something.
Well, the way it starts out, it reminds me of, can't think of the Morning Musume song. But with the auto-tuning on the voice and stuff, it really does remind me of, a recent Morning Musume song.
Gotcha.
And then the horns that it goes into reminds me of that Juice Juice song, the like samba one where Misaki was in.
Oh, that was confusing.
What?
You know what? I feel like I haven't seen Smilage in so long that I was like, whoa, what are these Juice Juice members doing in this group?
They're
And
not.
I'm sure I've made this mistake before.
They're not Juice Juice girls?
Yeah, they're not. They're Smilage girls, and I'm just like, what? But now I'm starting to remember again, like the two familiar faces, and then like all the other girls.
Wow, I'm absolutely terrible with names tonight.
It's Wada Ayaka and Fukuda Kanon, right? Those are the two original members.
Yep.
I mean, I have to admit, they're both grown up pretty nicely.
I don't think Dawa's really changed that much.
Which one's Dawa?
Wada Ayaka.
Wada?
Yeah.
Wada Dawa? Oh god, okay.
At least facially, she hasn't changed that much. I don't know. This just reminded me a lot of Juice Juice in the instrumentals.
Yeah, this just visually reminds me of Juice Juice.
Well,
which it really shouldn't, because again, they're different girls, but for some reason I'm just like, are these the same? And I don't know.
Kinda.
That's what's happening to me right now, man.
I mean, the filming and I don't know. They use the same choreographer, I'm sure. So really, there's not that much variance in their dancing, and
yeah,
the video's shot pretty much the same way.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So Juice Juice is either Smilage 2.0 or Smilage is Juice Juice.
No,
Redux?
Smilage is, as Gary would say, Berries 2.0.
Berries 2.0. Oh, jeez.
Ichiwari, Ichiwaru Shinaide Agishimete yo is the song I was trying to think of. That the instrumentals remind me of.
Okay, gotcha.
But after, other than the intro, the Morning Musume feels not that strong.
Right. Besides maybe a little bit of like, to me like these voices remind me of previous generation Morning Musume.
I can see that, yeah,
Like a lot of Tanaka Reina.
I was actually thinking like Sakura Gumi or Otome Gumi.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean Tanaka Reina was
Yeah, she was there
a
for
very
that.
prominent voice in Otomegumi, so
Yeah, she was there for that.
yeah.
So. It did, yeah, and the auto effect. Wow, that's a.
Yeah, it just sounds like the ghost of Tanaka Reina is in this song, and I'm like, what is happening right now?
Wow.
This is like a mix of like all the Hello Project.
Oh, what a face! Holy. The related video like that I've got is just this like face of what a Ayaka screaming.
All right. Good thing I don't have that.
It's pretty funny. But yeah, I like this song.
Oh, I see what it is. It's 28 minutes and
Yeah.
40 seconds long. Huh? That's pretty. That does look pretty funny.
I
Save
like-
that for later.
I like this song. I don't know if I fully agree that Smilage will be replacing berries.
Is that what's going on? They're supposed to be replacing?
Well, that's what some people are assuming, and that's why they're.
Yeah, you're talking about like some armchair idol
Yeah.
managers. I mean, like what is Juicy's gonna replace Cute?
Possibly.
Is that what's going on? I mean, yeah. I mean, sure, it could happen. I don't know.
I mean, it could definitely happen that they become like the flagship groups after Morning Musume, and then you get whoever that they decide to create after that. But I don't think that anybody will ever really replace berries.
Yeah, and I don't think Morning Musume will ever get replaced as a flagship group because
no.
their group as a whole is accustomed to the model of refreshing its roster. So
Yeah. No, I mean but berries and cute are pretty well flagship groups for Hello Project and. Up
yeah,
front.
like in the whole like in the subunit or not a subunit, but like the side unit, whatever. The whole like we're not Morning Musume
Yeah.
category.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I mean Morning Musume is just. I mean they've made Hello Project, so
Yeah.
you can't really demote that group.
So that was, I mean, so that song in PV was okay. There's
It's
a lot
all-
of like galaxy imagery, and then the costumes are kind of whatever.
Yeah, I'm actually really liking the way Hello Project PVs have been going. At least
Yeah.
for like Juice and Smilage.
I mean, I want to say it's an improvement.
Oh, definitely. I mean, come on. Remember what Morning Musume PVs were like a year ago?
I try to not remember.
Yeah.
but-
I mean,
So-
these are definitely like leaps and
It's a step
bounds
up. It's
better.
a step up from that, yeah. Yes.
The outfits, maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, whatever. We can skip that.
Belly shirts, I guess, are okay.
Ah.
Ah.
But yeah, that was Kyou mo ai o hagukumu. Earth helps grow love again today. Let us go ahead and move on to the next Smilage PV. which is called Susukino. And this just means Susukino.
Whatever Susukino is.
Yeah, apparently Susukino is a name? Question mark? Maybe.
Oh, this is the one they did on the evening show, I think.
Oh yeah.
They're at an airport. A very deserted and empty
Oh,
airport.
yeah, I didn't even realize it was an airport. I thought it was a gymnasium. Because it was so dark.
No, it actually says airport up on the top.
Yeah, I see the, yeah. They built this shit! Good job, you guys actually made a set.
Really?
Actually, I don't know.
If they built this, that's pretty impressive.
Yes. No, like the beginning looked like they built it because...
It's definitely...
I almost feel like no Japanese airport would have, like...
Would shut down just so you could film?
That and, the plane that says airport in the middle of it. But I realized that we're talking about Japan, so it's actually very possible. So never mind.
There's definitely scenes filmed at an actual airport, or the green screen's really good.
The dark... See, to me, the dark scenes are believable if it's a built set, but a lot of the rest of it is actual airport building.
Yeah, I guess they could have built that section of it.
Yeah. I mean, just stuff that in a warehouse, bam, you know.
Yeah. A lot of melancholy looks while staring out a window and dancing.
Ima Musume is back!
And Yoshi hates this song.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Oh, he hates this song because there's talking in the middle of it.
Well, actually, no. He doesn't hate this song. He really likes this song. He hates the talking.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
And
that'll ruin it. Yeah, that'll ruin it for him all the time. All day, every day.
I can understand that, but
Whatever.
there are some songs where talking, it's just like, why bother?
Yeah, not worth fretting over.
In this one, it works.
Yeah.
The song, I don't know, it feels pretty safe.
Yeah. Again, I get the audio vibe of, again, the Ghost of Tanaka Reina. Just a little bit of Platinum Era Morning Musume. Actually, no, not a little bit more after that little violin part, but it's kind of like, yeah, let's rechannel some of that stuff from back in the day. Like, okay, I'm okay with that. You don't have to bring it back completely. It's just it's living on here.
This almost reminds me of wow, that Yoshi song.
That Yoshi song.
Yeah.
What?
God, it's one of the old Morning Musume songs.
You're talking
Yoshi's...
Yoshizawa Hitomi, right? Not
yeah.
not Yoshi NSK. Okay.
Yeah.
It wasn't her last song, right? Kanashimi Twilight?
No, that's...
Because that was all like rock and shit. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah, it might be.
Wow. What?
Well,
I can kind of see why.
It's more or Resonant Blue.
Resonant, yeah, I mean, but Resonant Blue to me was so much more impactful.
Yeah, this definitely doesn't have that punch to it.
Resonant Blue was straight up just like lose your mind, let your body do its thing, move to the music. But yeah, so
I don't know. I like them. They're definitely going more, I would say, mature-ish.
Yeah, that's absolutely what I want to like get at here is that in a way they're borrowing from the Morning Musume sound of the past because Smilage is now at that age / point in their lifetime as a group that now it's like let's concentrate more on more grown-up themes rather than trying to stay in the whole like childish or teenage stage, whatever.
Yeah.
None of that.
No more
bikini.
no more dot bikinis.
Oh my god, that was only like what 2-3 years ago.
Yeah.
We've come a long way, Smilage.
I don't remember when dot bikini came out.
It wasn't last year. Like it couldn't have been last year. If it was last year, oh my god.
They performed it at Tokyo Idol Festival this year.
God damn it. Alright. Okay. So, Susukino, aka Susukino. Still not sure what Susukino is supposed to be. Maybe it's some sort of cool wind, but that doesn't... No.
Oh.
So thank you, Smilage. Let's go ahead and move on to Prismy. Jumpin' Dancin'.
I think that pretty well sums his PP up.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of jumping and dancing.
Yeah,
good. Because I like getting what I paid for. Man, there's some there's that not a horn, but it's kind of like that Eurodance, or Eurobeat noise.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I get the. Yeah, that is the feel I get from Prismy a lot. Is like Eurobeat, DDR.
Yeah.
Or well, not DDR, but like Pada Pada.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's cool though.
And yeah, and very much so. They got the Prism box in the background dancing with them.
The Prism box?
Yeah, it's their Kinkyusei group, basically.
Oh.
But they also release stuff as a whole group.
So how many members are actually in Prismy?
4.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, that makes sense.
One of them left, and one of the Prismy box was
moved into
her.
Prismy?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. I was gonna say, this one chick with the ponytail, she's... And that's like 3 out of 4. But, she looks really, tanned in this PV. And I'm not sure if it's because of some sort of, really harsh saturation or...
It could be.
Color saturate, this is where, turning up the colors a little too much can be really harmful.
Yeah.
Because some of them look like their faces are just kind of melting into themselves, and the discoloration is can be a little daunting at times. Granted, the lighting is not, it's not gonna be that good because they're facing the sun.
Yeah.
In a lot of these shots, but yeah, their faces are being really blown out by some sort of light. Some sort.
And there's, like I said, that pretty much sums his PV up. Lots of jumping and dancing.
Yeah, jumping and dancing, and I just cannot get over how, it's not even like she's brown looking, it's like she's orange.
Yeah, I would say it's
chick is
definitely
orange.
lighting.
Some sort of lighting, some sort of ...
I don't know. I kind of like the song, but
yeah,
I'm not hype on it. It's just, it's very typical.
yeah. These breakdowns, man. Oh snap!
And really repetitive.
They're kind of weird. Yeah, it's pretty. You can't avoid it. It's all jumping, dancing.
Yeah.
You know.
I've seen these girls dance a few times, and they don't even come close to showing what they can do.
In the PV.
Yeah.
I figured as much. I mean, that's like I was gonna say that's like fairies in their latest.
But I would say
song
that
PV.
theirs is actually probably more high energy than fairies was.
Yeah, no, that I can definitely see too, because fairies still I think they're better at like popping and locking
Yeah.
and more of that style. Prismy is just like jump. They're jumping. God damn it, they're jumping and dancing. Okay, like that's like all they're doing.
Hip hop, R&B dancing.
Yeah, and kind of just flying all over the place. And
Yeah.
that ended abruptly too. That was really weird. This is one of those Apex things.
Yeah. Yeah, they're short versions that are
Really quick fade out. See you later.
4 minutes and 10 seconds long.
It's like when I watch a Tokyo Girls style video on YouTube, and it's just like, against the sun. No, fade out.
Yeah.
What? Why did you do that?
Yup.
So Prismy jumping, dancing. There's a lot of jumping and dancing in it, and
Yup.
some unfortunately bad lighting, but otherwise, like, colors galore.
Yeah.
Fairly high energy. I liked it, but I do have to agree with you, Draco. It's not like super hype or anything.
Yeah.
That, or it's because we've been recording this show for 2 hours now.
Is that all?
So, yeah.
Oh wow. That's not bad.
Dude, I've been losing it for an hour now.
That's
almost 2 hours.
That's pretty good though. I honestly expected like 4 hours to do.
Yeah,
this.
no, F you. I'm trying to like hurry us up here. You're taking your time talking about whatever. I was kidding. But let's talk about Team Shachihoko, and this is gonna be some Hyodain, right?
I believe so. Yes.
Okay, and their PV is called Yoroshiku Jindui. This is for. Oh no, this is an animation. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's definitely an animation. The girls are drawn on this raft. When they talk, their heads get huge.
Yeah, there's no mistaking that this is animated.
Yeah.
I think they used the same animator that did Momoclo's animated stuff.
Ah.
It looks a similar style.
Is the entire PV animated then?
For the most part, yeah.
Okay.
There are scenes of them with just like their face in it, but yeah.
Damn. Are we gonna get more of that psychedelic shit that we've seen in the past?
That's takoyaki, isn't it?
Was that Takoyaki?
I don't
No,
remember.
I thought it was Team Shachi. The
No.
one where they their heads are in the islands and they're flying in space.
Nah, nothing like that.
Okay. It's still creepy though. These girls are like they're walking in place.
It's like they're inside a video game. It looks like, the level layout for like Mario.
Yeah. It's some sort of platforming game.
Yeah.
This is like Yoshi's Island, actually. Well, I only say that because of the island, I guess.
Really weird stuff like the.
This is amazing. This is just
The purple girl and the evolution.
yeah, the pink girl and the Pegasus.
Yeah.
Oh my god. This is just this is going wherever it wants to go. Man, Red is so cute, dude. She's got those like really
Hell yeah.
she's got those ears that stick out.
It's huge ears.
Yeah, huge
Absolutely
ears.
massive ears.
Yeah. Even more pronounced when her head is an island floating in space.
I think I like everybody but Blue with this group.
Wow. What is wrong with Blue?
She's got that bitch attitude. So the same reason you don't like the girl from Backstreet or
okay,
Backstage.
yeah, Backstreet Pass. What is that? So the song they use, like, that's kind of an in-between, or that tune, that melody, like,
Yeah.
is it sourced from an actual song? Like, it sounds really familiar, but it's not, like, I can't actually pinpoint what it is. Like, Ode to Joy, but, like, it's not long enough to really be, like, a sample of Ode to Joy or something like that.
Like.
Okay, Blue looks like she has an attitude. I can be prejudiced.
Yeah.
She's the one with the side tail, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
She just has that look to her.
she threatened to leave the group at one point if they didn't give her more work.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, to be honest, if I weren't getting a lot of work in an idol group, I'd be pissed too.
And then they do the roulette with basically an evolution of the group.
That's kind of cute.
Each member.
Oh, this is like these are different costumes that they've worn.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the trees or the shrubbery that they're wearing.
Oh man, green is so freaking cute.
We're DDing up and all up in here, man.
Oh,
Dude, it's funny because like the girls in animated form just keep walking like they're freaking NPCs of some game.
yeah.
And it's just like, what is happening? And then holy shit, get on this golden
boat
airship.
and they're painting their own animated figures or drawing the faces on their heads.
That's pretty cute.
Honoka, Akimoto Honoka is red. I kept wanting to call her Kaneko, and I knew that wasn't right.
Oh, okay, yeah. Akimoto Kaneko.
Yeah. Well, nah.
It's just a rule that in all Stardust groups, the red has to be Kaneko, right?
No. But Honoka and Kaneko are like, I don't know.
Yeah, like this totally. Okay, I'm near the end of the song, like around 5 minutes, 5:10. This part totally sounds like.
Yeah,
To me, it totally sounds like Ode to Joy, but changed enough to not be Ode to Joy.
I don't know. Maybe.
Or Symphony Number 9.
I wouldn't.
And
be surprised.
they fly away into the
Over the
sky
rainbow.
over the rainbow,
Second
which
star
is
on the
very,
left.
which is very appropriate because the next group we'll be talking about. But I mean, I don't really have much else to say about this PV because it's almost. I mean, it's not definitely not as like what the hell happened, but as God damn it, I see that PV too in the related videos.
Yep.
It's gonna like they look like green grimaces, okay? Like it's gonna haunt me forever.
I like the other one. The bottom row, second from the left.
I can't read that shit.
Me either.
The one where Honoka is laying on the ground though, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Or on the carpet, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the PV, there's really not much to say. I mean,
yeah, like it's visually, very very static.
Yeah, and
they don't really go big on the animation and a lot of like interactions between the characters.
Yeah,
so
and it's I believe if I'm reading this right, it's an album song. From their first album, Himatsu Bushi.
Yeah.
So it's not a new single, but it is from their upcoming album.
Okay.
I like the song though. I mean,
Yeah, it's interesting.
I wouldn't say it's quite typical of Sachihoko, but it's pretty close.
Yeah. It's not too far off.
Yeah.
All right. So we go from Team Shachihoko and their Yoroshiku Jinrui, and we fly over the rainbow to Takoyaki Rainbow and their PV Zessho Naniwa de umareta shoujo tachi. I had to resist saying yo after shoujo tachi.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Oh,
kinda ridiculous.
wow, Sunku. That's... Oh. Wow. Susukino is a red light district in Choku, Sapporo, Hokkaido, Japan.
Oh. I think...
It is one of the major red light districts in Japan, along with Kabukicho, Tokyo, and Nakasu.
Kabukicho, like, freaking almost everyone knows about.
Wow.
Fantastic.
Wow, Sunku, that's classy.
That's mileage. Alright, Takoyaki Rainbow to rinse our minds of such impurities. And guess what? Osaka is the seedy underbelly of Japan anyways.
So, Takoyaki Rainbow lost a member.
Did they lose Red?
Yeah, what the hell?
What?
How can you have a Stardust group with no red?
This is jacked. What happened to her?
I don't know. I never heard.
My god. Well then, guess we're just gonna live with that. Yeah, I was like, something seems really off. Like, where is ...
Yeah.
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 Alright, I mean, that's what happened to her. She's gone now.
So I'm not sure.
This is interesting. It almost sounds like they're just shouting the entire song. Well, not
They
the
are.
entire... most of it.
Blue.
Kinda,
Oh.
yeah, Blue is just shouting all her lines.
Well, she's
trying to
slurring most of them.
trying to do the kind of I don't know. It's like beyond Kansai Ben, just like
She's trying to do the Harupi thing, and it's just
the slur. Yeah,
it's annoying.
yeah. It'll get there. It can do that to you.
This, I believe, is Hadane.
Okay.
It's
Yeah, this sounds much more like bam, 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 like just go all over the place, you know?
This sounds like him.
Yeah, this sounds like him.
I can't say for sure it is him, but it definitely sounds like something he would do.
Yeah.
So I have no idea who is center.
Yeah, I mean, once you eliminate, you got rid of the center, and they're all visually coded, so that everyone always knows Red is center. Like, and she's gone. Like, I don't know.
I mean, in the lanterns above their head, yellow is center, but
She's not very centery. But to be honest, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it happened recently. Maybe it's just hard to... Like, Green looks like she's centering in some of the dances.
Well,
that's gonna bug us for, like,
you know, that's
forever.
actually kind of typical, though, for Stardust, is Green as the dancer.
Oh, okay.
If you think about it, because Momoko's the dancer
So she'll be lead dancer.
for Momoklo.
Yeah, now they switched. Like, now Pink is in the center. I don't know.
Haruna is pretty much the dancer for Sachihoko, so...
Okay. Oh look, takoyaki.
Taco.
Like the actual octopus balls. Except they're giant beach balls or whatever.
Yeah, they're like the size of their freaking torsos.
Yeah, like it's like way bigger than their heads. Like it's straight up they hug these things and they can't even contain them in their arms, you know?
I mean, all the girls are. I mean, yes, Blue is cute, but the way she does her lines in this song are annoying.
Yeah.
And all the girls are cute, but
and she's got that voice too, that really like the high pitched like kind of whiny nasally voice. So
you know what? It almost sounds like they're doing like anime voices.
Yeah.
And not using their actual voices or real voices. Yellow definitely is.
That's cray, man. That was all over. That was all up in the everything.
But I love the song. I mean, this is what I expect.
You love the song?
This is what I expect from Stardust in their groups. This is
right.
You know what they.
Except for Blue yelling all her lines and slurring them like she's like a sloppy person.
Yelling the lines I can deal with. It's the way she slurs them that bothers me.
Oh, okay.
I mean, because Green's yelling all her lines too, so that's not a big deal there, because I'm used to that.
Gotcha.
But I mean, this is just what I expect from Stardust groups. They're fun, crazy, insane blasts of color.
I want some mint chocolate chip ice cream. Serena.
That sounds good.
That does sound good. So, that was Zesho Naniwa de Umareta. So, God damn it, Umareta Shoujo Tachi by Takoyaki Rainbow, who is now missing the red member. Like what?
Yeah. I believe somebody said this song sucks.
Yeah. Well. All right. So be it.
I would say this is not as good as Naniwa no Haniwa, but
yes. Naniwa no Haniwa. It's a good name.
I still like it.
Oh, praise the sun. I think someone just turned on the air conditioning.
Oh, God, I wish I could. I don't have central air in here, so.
Oh, God. Okay. Let's go ahead and just punch out the last impression we have for today.
Okay.
Kokepio and their PV Umi Karato Sora Karato.
Kokepio.
Is that how the song goes?
No.
Okay.
Not at all.
Then what the hell?
That's the way they introduce themselves.
Oh, okay. So tell me about Kokepio. I don't know if have we talked about them before?
No, but it's one of the groups I've been wanting to talk about for a while.
Oh, look at the sailor theme.
I started following Kokepio probably 6 months ago.
Okay.
They come from a dance and vocal school.
Okay.
They do. I guess their thing is like Showa sound in Heisei era. So they bring back
Showa sound in the Heisei era,
or vice versa, whichever one's older.
Showa is the older one. Heisei is the current era.
So they're trying to bring back, or they perform the older sound and style.
Yeah, you can kind of feel it.
A lot of their live performances, they do a lot of older Idol songs.
Covers?
Yeah.
Gotcha. This is truly the summer of idols, Draco. Look at these sailor themed girls.
Aomushi. I don't know what's wrong with her either, but she is not nearly as active as she normally is in this PV.
Is she the one that's like kneeling down and sitting on a bench and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe she hurt herself.
Apparently something's going on with like her knees or ankles or something.
Oh jeez.
Because normally she's a lot more active, and in the last few live videos I've seen, she hasn't been that active.
Yeah, like, there are some scenes where the other girls are dancing, and she's just sitting there, or she's just standing there.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
Well, she's the main vocalist for the group. She's... Holy crap, she is skilled.
Okay.
She's done some karaoke concerts, or competitions on TV. And one of them, the previous contest, they had Mayan do as the final challenge to beat. And Mayan scored like a 96.7, something like that, on the Joy Sound. Aoi went into the next one and performed the same song and got a 97.6.
Whatever, Draco. That shit.
Well, they were doing ballads, so yeah.
Yeah.
But
because I was gonna say, Sasha Reno gets like a 92 on Koizuru Fortune Cookie.
Well, 92s aren't that hard, but 97s are like
right.
rare.
But what I'm saying is Sasha Reno centers that song.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I wouldn't put much weight on the Joy Sound rating anyway. Just because
I'm not sure which system they were using, but
yeah,
because there's a couple different systems.
But if you're saying like it was a panel of judges like sitting there and like observing their vocal quality, then like okay, I get it. But anyway, what'd you say her name was again? Sorry.
Her name is Nikki Aoi.
Nikki Aoi?
Yeah.
Like as in blue?
Yes.
Yeah, like it's just really unfortunate because she's just kind of, I guess because of her condition or whatever, she is just like standing there.
It's not as nearly as exciting as it could be.
Yeah. And I'm sure they know it too, and they're kind of like, how do we handle this, you know? So, that's unfortunate. I don't like this at all, but figuratively, I like this whole like green screen or projector cloud thing in the back.
Yeah.
It's just so out of place.
Yeah, I don't know why they used that. And then, yeah, see, then there's just scenes like the pool scene, and it's like, what? But
this is like footage you would put in in a karaoke box.
Yeah, it's very low budget.
Yeah. Like, you'll be singing to whatever, like, 80s rock song from America, and this footage is playing, and you're just like, what is going on? And then you get the hula dancers, and then you get the cars racing on racetracks, and it's like, I don't know why this is... I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah. But the song's definitely not normally something I would listen to, but it's a quality song. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. And the PV, it's filmed well, even if it is extremely low budget.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's nothing egregiously wrong with it. I'm not sure who Pizza Ghost is in chat, but said they suck at dancing, and yeah. Pretty much. That's, yeah.
It doesn't help that they also, that, like, the girl in the middle just can't dance right now.
Yeah.
So.
Aomushi. As in Blue Bug.
Yeah, Blue Bug.
Is her nickname. And
okay, Kokipio. That was, thank 13? You for 13. Oh, God.
12.
Thank 13. You for Umi Karato, Sora Karato.
Thank you for releasing a PV I could actually include finally.
Yeah. And that'll wrap it up for the impressions for tonight. Drake, would you, if you could cherry pick one of these PVs, which one would it be for the night?
Darani mo Naisho.
Darani mo Naisho by Bitter and Sweet. Oh, yes.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty low budget. That's pretty
What?
low budget. Having fans record with their iPhones and using it for a PV.
Yeah, that is low budget.
That's pretty low budget. Although, there are people out there that go to Kokei concerts that have 4K cameras.
Oh,
So, I don't know about having fans record because they could go pretty high budget.
Jesus. Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and rattle off the news.
Yeah.
In
There
Horror
are-
Project news, Barry's Kobo is going to go on hiatus in 2015.
After-
most of us have heard about this / discussed this already.
Yeah.
After their spring concert tour.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is kind of sad, you know. I've been followed up for how long?
This is the longest lasting stable lineup of Hello Projects, right?
Pretty much, yeah. 10 years.
Yeah.
10 years of activity.
Jesus.
I've been following them since before they were created.
Ugh.
Now
Wow.
think about that. How old is Rizuka?
I don't want to think about that.
Rizuka's like, what, 19?
Yeah. I can't. Momoko is freaking 20, right?
20, 21,
21, yeah.
22.
Yeah, I was about to be like, yeah, she was like 12 when they started, but then that's not even the youngest. Like, whoa, you know?
No, yeah.
Oh.
Rizuko. No, actually, Rizuko wasn't the youngest. The youngest in Berries, but not the youngest Hello Project
Mhm.
kid.
Yeah.
Oh,
Eh.
I guess Melon Cannon B lasted 10 years too.
Oh wow. Okay. So I guess.
But
you know, that 10-year mark, man. AKB48. You're gonna be out of here next year.
That's yeah,
It's a possibility.
yeah. Actually, wouldn't next year be their 9th year?
No,
I thought
they started in 2005, December of 2005. So December of 2015 would be their 10th anniversary.
I thought they were on their 8th year.
They are. Well, so okay, so they're on their 8th year, but December of this year will mark their 9th, and then December of next year will mark a full 10-year tenure.
So by the end
A
of
10-year
2000
period.
by the end of 2016, they'll be dead.
No, the end of 2015, because 2015 is next year.
Hmm.
Like they're creeping
We'll
up
see.
on their 9th year. So trust me on this, Draco. I know this. I'm the
Well-
AKS scientist.
We'll see.
All right. Next up, Smileage is gonna be releasing their new single Susukino and Chikyu wa Kyou mo Ai o Hagukumu on August 20th. Juice Juice's latest single, Black Butterfly and Kaze ni Fukarete, sells 37,008 copies the first week and ranks number 4 on the Oricon chart. Oh yeah, we talked about that a while ago, Black Butterfly.
Yeah, that's pretty good. 37,000.
Yeah, that is respectable. Very
That
much so.
that's enough to fill Budokan.
Mm-hmm. And the majority of Tokyo Dome if you purpose it for a concert.
Actually, that's enough to fill Budokan like twice.
Yeah, exactly. Budokan actually doesn't see that much.
No.
NMB48 is going to be releasing... This is AKS news. NMB48 is going to be releasing their second album, Sekai no Chushin wa Osaka ya Namba Jichiku. Jichiku. I don't know why that's so hard to say. Jichiku. They're going to be releasing the second album on August 13th. Speaking of releases, HKT48 is going to be releasing their 4th single on September 24th. Random promotion right here. SK48 Kenkyusei members Inuzuka Asana and Noguchi Yume have been promoted to Team S. And SK48's 15th single, Bukyo Tayo, sells 324,076 copies the first week and ranks number 1 on Oricon.
Which is like
Is that like half of what they've been selling recently?
well, I want to say it's like a 70 or 7,000 decline from their last single.
Oh, okay. That's not that bad. Never mind. For some reason I was under the impression that they were like way over 500,000 and they were trying to like hit 1 million or something.
They were like 5 singles ago.
Okay, so it's been dipping ever since then.
Yeah, it's been going down pretty regularly.
Gotcha.
And this single just sucks.
Oh. In other idol news, idling member Kikuchi Ami announced her graduation at Tokyo Idol Festival. And that graduation is going to be taking place on November 24th. Link is going to be releasing their 5th single, West Side Gassai, on September 24th, which is a collaboration with Denpagumi and Mofuku-chan. Backstage
should be
What's up?
interesting.
Yeah. Next up, Backstage Sotokanda Ichome is going to be releasing a new single, Seishun Chronicle / Harinezumi to Jellyby, on August 27th. Hooray, double A sides.
Woo.
Ryutist is going to be releasing a new single, Wind Chime Machi no Tunnel, on August 10th. Go
So-
Ryutist.
That one's
I-
actually out.
I rewatched our the Nerve video that they filmed like recently. The one
Oh.
at Idol Monster, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they did another one too,
Oh, nice.
of just them in Japan.
I see. And Momuro Clover Z's latest single, Moon Pride, sells 50,340 the first week and ranks number 3 on Oricon.
That's a dip. That's
Yeah.
like 27,000.
Yeah. Link's latest single, Natsukoi, sells 24,533 the first week and ranks number 8 on Oricon. And Megumi's latest single, Chururi Chururira, sells 19,798 the first week and ranks number 10 on Oricon. Oh. It's
Yeah.
rough, man.
I stopped after 10.
Alright. Sounds good. Alright, I'm pretty freaking beat. I need to get some sleep. So, let's close out the show.
Yep.
You can find us on Twitter. We are at New School Kaidan. I am at Tadave with the 3. Draco is at Draco60. Buy our shirts at milk-t.com or newschoolkaidan.com/store. Check out our bros. BSGS BKHTS, the TV, on Fridays at 7 p.m. Pacific Time. And before you do that, check out the evening show with NSK on Fridays at 4 p.m. Pacific Time. Also, be sure to check out selective-hearing.com for your musical review needs, and nihongogo.com for Japanese entertainment online. If you're watching this video on YouTube, please comment, like, share, favorite, subscribe to our channel. If you want to contribute to NSK, go to newschoolkaidan.com/contribute. We could totally use more writers. I can sense the passion in you. Come on
Din
over.
passion.
I can sense the den passion in you. And a special shout out to DJ Maya for producing the NSK anthem and letting us use it in our podcasto. So Draco, give me the final word.
Well, for shoutouts, BSGS, BKHTS is now on Ustream as well,
That they are.
and the evening show is on
Also
Ustream.
on Ustream. We're
At-
all on Ustream now.
Yeah, I don't know if they'll switch over to this channel or if they'll keep using the evening show with NSK.
Yeah, so far it's what, ustream.tv/channel/
I think it's the
the evening show with NSK, no spaces.
Yeah.
But they'll tweet when they go live, just like we do. So you'll
Yep.
be able to. You gotta follow us on Twitter, or at least go to twitter.com/newschoolkaidan. So.
Yep.
Also, another shout out is the Kokoro no Placard worldwide fan version applications are still going on. The deadline to get this video finished is still August 18th. So, we got less than a week left. Hoping to get it done before the single releases. So, if you got an idea, you got a placard, you want to show your support, send in a video at contact@newschoolcana.com, or hit us up however you can, and we can help you out. So, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, what's your sorry, I totally jumped in on your final word, but
no, that's fine. No, I was just thinking about that video. I still think I should. I'm too lazy, but I think I should make a sign that says "I coconut your Picard."
yes, do it, dude. I'm telling you.
And just be the sign in the camera frame, nothing else.
No, you should have the sign above your face so that your beard just sticks out. Just alright, whatever.
That would be funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I gotta make choke cherry jelly this weekend.
Cool.
Not if you've ever done it and you actually know what's entailed.
Alright, in one sentence, tell me what happens.
Well, you gotta cook it, bottle it, pour wax over it. It's a long, drawn-out process.
Okay.
It took 6 hours to cook. No, yeah.
What the
It took about 6 hours to cook everything down into juice to actually use for making the jelly.
That's ridiculous.
And it takes 50 pounds of sugar.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it takes 6 cups of sugar per batch.
Oh, my God. At that point, it's come on, man. You're just sugaring up the fruit because it's not good enough.
No. It's bitter.
Right, exactly.
But once you get it right, it's really good.
Okay. I'll trust you on that one. If I ever get the chance, I'll be I'll think of you, Draco 360 recommended choke cherry jelly. I'm gonna go buy this jar and try it out.
Actually, I would recommend the syrup over jelly, but
The syrup, okay.
that's not what
Choke
people
cherry
want around here, so.
Gotcha.
In other words,
Alright.
that's not what my dad wants.
Okay.
But
I slept for less than 2 hours yesterday,
woo.
so I'm going to bed. Alright, have a good night, everybody. Peace out.
Later.